So we're really fortunate here at Newcastle to have 2 campus-based clinics. All of our students undertake a clinical placement in both the child and the adult campus clinic placements before they head out on their first external placement. So that means that students have an experience for their first clinical placements that's very, very supported. Students will have the opportunity in year 1 to undertake some clinical observations.
It's helpful to go into the clinic and familiarise yourself with what it looks like and what a session would look like.
And it's really good to be able to see another student doing what you're going to be going to do in the future.
And what's happening here?
She's messing with the toaster.
It's then in year 2 that students have their first clinical placement. In one semester they'll have the child or the adult clinic placement, and then they'll have the opposite the following semester.
That means you do your first placement within your own building, and that's really good because you feel really supported by your staff and your peers.
So you have your own clients, it's one-on-one, but you're being watched with our video facility, so you've got a supervisor support the whole time. And then you have reflective sessions, so you can talk about how it went, talk about how you're going to improve.
Is this the right channel?
It's been really, really beneficial. Such a rewarding experience as well to see the improvement that's been made in our clients.
How was your day?
Yeah.
How was your day?
Excellent.
So in 3rd year, students will head out to a range of settings. They'll have a range of placement opportunities.
The placements that I've done have included working in a learning disability hospital, a mental health facility.
An area that I'm really interested in is the justice service, which is quite new and upcoming in speech therapy. And because I said this was an area of interest, I managed to get a placement in a youth offending team, which is really beneficial for me when it comes to applying for jobs.
Students who are following the Integrated Masters programme will continue into year 4, and during that year they'll have a professional context placement.
I'm working in group therapy, so I'm leading 2 groups of clients, 5 in one session, 5 in the other. And also I'm doing a service evaluation at the same time, so I'm looking at the assessments used in the aphasia centre and working out if they're capturing the aims that the service wants to provide.
And the professional context placement allows students to engage in clinical work, but also to dedicate some of that placement time to the completion of a service provision project. They write that up as part of their assessed work for university, and it gives our students the edge when it comes to actually being able to say at job interviews, I've engaged in a service audit, or I've carried out a service development project, and this was the impact it had on that service, and this is how the service took it forward, and I contributed to the care that those patients received.
The placements are one of the most valuable aspects of the course because they really let you get a feel of what it's like to be a speech and language therapist.
The placements, I think, have really prepared me for the area that I want to go into, which is great.
We know notoriously it can be difficult to secure the number of placements that we need externally for students, and historically adult clinical placements have been particularly difficult to secure, but by having the campus clinic placements we can ensure all of our students have those fundamental experiences.
The placement opportunities here at Newcastle were definitely one of the reasons I chose to come here.